Hey guys, I'm making a Falcon recovery guide. A lot of people, especially beginners, believe that Falcon's recovery is like really bad, and this is true like circumstantially. But if you have like a lot of knowledge and tricks, then you can make his recovery like about mid tier instead of being like really terrible, as a lot of people think. And if you boost his like his recovery to like a mid tier, and if you combine it with Falcon's like natural tankiness and ability to survive like high percents, then that on top of like his ability to like combo people and tech chase people, it's like a huge deal. You can like combo the fuck out of like floaties, you can tech chase spacies, you know. So if you can make his recovery go from like really bad to like about middle of the pack, then that's enough to like swing matches. So anyways, I want to talk about general theory of his recovery first. Falcon survives like a lot better. Recovers like really high compared to like to low. Why? Because there's a lot more there's a lot of things that apply to him surviving more. Like when you up B high and you get like hit here, based on your move choice, like say like a Martha's like a Nair, like you can actually DI up and like towards a little bit and end up being able to up B like closer every time he hits you. And so that can just keep happening over and over and keep going higher, which is good because once you can go really high, you can like trick him by drifting back and forth. You can like edge cancel. You can like dip through the platform. His up B is like when you land, it's like there's a lot of lag, so you ideally want to like edge cancel or just trick him as much as possible. So yeah, that's on your plate. You have way more mix-ups in recovery. That's basically why FD is a pretty strong counter pick in general against Falcon, based on the matchup, because he loses like the platforms to like juke him by going high. And yeah, if you go high and do this, and you trick him. A lot of the slower floaties like Samus, they really have to like commit to like a direction. They have to choose one because they're too slow and like awkward. Like Samus's like short hop is too floaty and slow. That's very awkward to recover. So going high is just really good. It's generally good. It's sometimes weak though when like opponents know to like chain together weak hits instead of like hitting you with like a medium like strength move like a Martinair like they instead like bat you away with like forward air multiple times, and so you're like going high and they just keep hitting you away, and then now you gotta recover like over here, which is way worse. Or getting hit by like a Sheik forward air. That move just hits you like down and away in general. So that's when you gotta like really think about tricking them and going low. Sometimes though your choices just suck in general, but that's when you gotta like think about what's my highest chance of like tricking them, even if like that highest chance is still not great. You should still like try to go for it in case they screw up. Keep them honest. Um, let's talk about going low. Going low sucks. It's kind of like when you're spacey and going low, like Falco. Easy to get gimped. You can still kind of drift. Still not great. It's a lot worse than like drifting when going high, but sometimes the pullback is enough to like barely dodge him. And just having that on the plate, sometimes you can like not drift back, and then they'll like just force mesh at the ledge like a spacey and whiff. That definitely takes like a. That's usually like a blunder on their part, but it happens. And it's important to like up B like backwards too. Why? Because your hurt box is like a. It's just like a better hurt box for Falcon. It's more of like an actual sweet spot. If you up B normally, he actually can't really sweet spot normally for some reason. Like most moves will like hit him. While if you do it backwards, not only are you like a little safer against those type of moves, it's easier to tech, like ledge tech and all that. So when you do go low as a mix-up, or you have to, like, it's important to keep that in mind. Sometimes you're too far away, you can't even go backwards, and you're probably gonna die. But yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much everything about his up B. Just remember to go, ideally go high, like most of the time, and trick him. You can also edge cancel Randall too. So alright, that was technically an edge cancel. You get the point. You can edge cancel Randall. Anyways, oh yeah, let's talk about double jumping. So Falcon, when he double jumps, he curls into like a Samus ball, and he's really hard. He's really hard to hit. Why is this important? Because you can like say you like hit around here, you can like drift and like dodge a lot of stuff when they try to like hit you, just because you're curled into a little ball. And you know, very safe. A lot of Falcons tend to when they come back, they always like sometimes knee, up air, nair back, stomp, whatever. Like those are fine choices as a mix-up. I think, you know, it's like risk reward, but most like beginners tend to like use it way too much. They do it like every time. So if you get hard red and then you just hit off stage with no jump, you're probably gonna be down here, and then you die. So a lot of times you want to like just double jump and drift to the ledge. Even if you grab the ledge, based on where you are, you can like air dodge. You know, that's like things to consider. So just keep in mind that double jumping very extremely safe, and you have to like be mindful about doing that more often than attacking back usually. Okay, let's get into air dodging. Yeah, if you're like in this state right here, it's really important to like air dodge for sure. Air dodging is not like the ideal recovery. A lot of characters have better choices, but Falcon, in some spots, this is like your best bet. Because if you up B here, like they're probably gonna like back air you, right, and you die as you go up. So, or they're grabbing the ledge and you're coming up, then you have to air dodge. Really, it's just the fastest choice you got. So, a lot of people air dodge only horizontally. This is not like the ideal way to do it. Why? Because you want to air dodge in a way that will like put you close to the ground as much as possible. If you can land on the ground itself, that's pretty good. Now you got your jump back. If you're close to the ground, say like you're right here, they hit you, you can like DI down, and then hit the stage, slide off, maybe grab the ledge. So, yeah, that's a lot better than like doing this and then like they hit you and then you don't have your double jump and you're just in a bad spot. So, when you do air dodge, ideally try to do it like diagonally down. What's next? Wall jumping. Very important to consider. Stages like Yoshi's, you can wall jump. Sometimes Randall's there to like land on, and that's like the best way to recover. Sometimes Randall's not there. You can like wall jump up B high. Or if they know you're wall jumping a lot, you can just like do a baby one and then sweet spot. Overall though, still not like a crazy good choice. It's not like a very guaranteed recovery, but it's better than having like no mix-up in this spot. So it's something to definitely think about. Like say you're like in this state right here, like what's your chance to like live, like without wall jumping right there? Probably pretty low. I'd say like about like 10 to 20%. Assuming your opponent doesn't suck that bad. But if you wall jump, it probably goes to about like 30 to 40. If Randall's there, then your chances go up like to about like 80%, whatever. Point being, it helps. It definitely helps. It's not like the best shit ever, but it definitely helps out quite a bit. Other stages besides Yoshi's, FD kind of has one. It kind of has one like down here. There's some spots where like that will trick some people, like just doing this, the air dodge. Say you like you had to Falcon kick right there, like whoops. Like if you just up B normally, you're probably gonna just die for free. But doing that air dodge will throw some people off guard. Falcon has a kind of cool one here. You can like ride the wall and like make it back. It's like a Sound Spectre trick back in the day, and people poop themselves. They poop their pants seeing it. I mean, your opponent just has to like grab ledge and roll, but sometimes it'll actually work out. So other stages you can't really do it. Like Battlefield doesn't have like a wall. Stadium is kind of the same way. Dreamland like kind of, but see this wall is like not the best angled, so it's like harder to do it here. But if you're creative, you can maybe make something work. So wall jumping definitely a thing to help improve and make Falcon's recovery go from low tier to around mid tier. There's side B. When you're around like here, a lot of people expect you to like maybe like up B or maybe fall to the ledge. So doing this is actually sometimes pretty smart. Obviously side B, like if you can't sweet spot with it. If you're standing close to the ledge, you'll like do that aerial hits and then you fall to your death. But if they're like hard committing to like covering like high or like the ledge sweet spot, then sometimes this will trick them. You make it back. Always something to keep in your mind. Last thing I want to talk about is down B. Falcon's down B gives you your jump back, and if they hit you towards the beginning of the down B, like around the first half, then you don't get your jump back. If you get hit like during like the second half of it, give or take, you'll definitely still get your jump back. And what I want to discuss about this move is that a lot of people, they down B a little too much. If your opponent knows you're gonna do it, they can like come out and get you, and you're gonna die for free. So sometimes you want to just read that and just up B as high as possible, which ain't bad. With the right drifts, mind games. Don't always like down B and die for free. So, yep, that's my recovery guide to Falcon. And hopefully you guys learned something. And yeah, thanks for watching.